Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
So, YouTube friends, I'm in the clubhouse here and just had to come in and get some things. And my little comic book library is shaping up. I read all three of these comic books. And here's my latest edition here. I put this empty bag of Fritos. It's not the original Fritos. It's Fritos Flavor Twist Barbecue. But to honor Mrs. S, my good friend Stu's mom, Stu, my friend from first grade, and used to go over Stu's house and sleep over Friday night. And then Saturday lunchtime, we usually had a hamburger or a cheeseburger and on the plate and some Fritos on the plate. So just kind of a sweet memory and dedication to Mrs. S. She passed away a few years ago. God bless you, Mrs. S. From earth to heaven, God bless you, Mrs. S.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Tuesday, May 5th, 2026 at 3:39 in the afternoon. Getting off to a little bit of a late start with starting my YouTube video. We're in the old Horizon Communications Advertising Agency baseball cap, and I worked for them for about 10 years in the editorial department and actually worked my way up to being a supervisor in the editorial department. I had about 6 or 7 people reporting to me. It was a grand and glorious time of my life. And but Horizon Communications, they were in East Hanover, New Jersey, and they went belly up bankrupt. And I'm proud to say I did my fair share to drive them into bankruptcy. Only kidding. Actually, they did go bankrupt, but Camp Levine t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. It's got the scouts going on a hike in the woods there. So I really like that. I really like this t-shirt a lot. The garbage man. Oh, I don't like that. I gotta stop saying garbage man. The trash collectors just came a few minutes ago, so I gotta bring the trash can in. And my sister and I have been going through. What happened was, it's a long story, but there were 2 pins. Patty sold them on Macari, but for some reason they didn't get in the little box of Disney pins that we have, and they had somehow got into another box or tub, one of those blue tubs, and we've been frantic looking for those 2 pins. And it's a book about Bhutan history or something, Bhutan Methodist Church historical book. We had 2 of them, so we put one on Macari. And I don't, in the move from Fox 1 to Fox 2, they got put in another box. It's tough when you move, So we've been going really all out trying to find those 2 pins in the little historical book, to no avail. All right, I got to bring the garbage can in, and then just assess the yard. I haven't walked around the yard in a while. Assess the yard. So I can't film in my backyard anymore because it's a long story, but the neighbors had a problem with that, and I understand and respect that. They didn't know, why is this guy, and I'm a new kid on the block, and why is this guy filming his backyard, So when in Rome, do as the Romans. Hold on, folks, be right back. So, YouTube friends, it's now 3:58 in the afternoon, 2 minutes to 4 p.m. Just kind of a a solemn solace that fills my heart right now. I love this little cove, this little, maybe it's a half acre here, and like a half acre of the area of the grass there, and the birds chirping, and it's really beautiful. I love this tree here. This tree right here, it's very eerie. Like halfway up, it's a really big tree trunk, and it fell. The tree fell there. I just feel very, I feel peace here. I feel a very calm feeling, a very serene feeling. And I've got a lot on my mind right now. I don't know. My right eye, went to the eye doctor yesterday, my macular degeneration. Look at this beautiful flower here. It's like, you just have to appreciate these little, small little gifts from God. Like right, in my case, just across the street from me, And my macular degeneration, and my left eye has gotten bad, worse, but my right eye has gotten really bad. I love this tree here. Man, this is a great tree. What a grand and glorious old live oak tree here. I love this tree. Spanish moss, it just kills these trees. That's this stringy moss that hangs from trees. My little, oh, there it is. I love this little fallen tree here. I just absolutely love this. I remember so many times, my dad and I, we hiked the Appalachian Trail at least 12 different times, and each time was for a week-long segments. We would start out a Saturday morning in June or July, sometimes August, late June, July, or August, and when everybody was off from school. We started in upstate New York, go down upstate New York, cross over to Jersey, and then from Jersey cross the Delaware River, go into Pensy, go walk past the Lincoln Highway, Route 30 in Fayetteville. Fayetteville is between Gettysburg and Chambersburg. And sometimes we'd hike all down West Virginia, if time allowed. We'd get in 20, 25 miles a day. It was hard walking, hard hiking. At the end of the day, you'd be tired. So, and oftentimes we'd take a break, and Dad and I would sit on a log like this, just like this one here, and take a few sips of water and chomp down some of the trail mix we had in our pocket. We used to keep trail mix in our pockets in little sandwich bags. They were the days. Gone forever. I miss my father. Yeah, I miss my dad. I'll tell you, there's nothing like hiking on the Appalachian Trail. Everything's on your back. Your food, you got your canteen. Usually we would had two canteens, the shoulder canteen, the shoulder strap canteen, and then the canteen on your belt, the old Army canteens on your belt. I love these trees here. Look at that. See, there's a house right there, and right in the distance there's some really, really, really cool trees right there. But your sleeping bag, your tarp for your tent is all on your back. Yeah, I like this tree. I love this tree. I'll tell you, I've been, for under $100 at Walmart, you can get a halfway decent tent. A lot of them you can't stand up in, but I don't care about that. And right, this tree here, and then like right here, right there, right in that little flat area there, put my tent there. And I would put my tent up right about now, and have a little bench and a little charcoal grill, and I'd cook one hot dog, bring a hot dog bun, cook a small can, those smaller cans of beans or a regular sized can of beans on the charcoal. Cook the beans right in the can. Have a spoon and one of those yellow packages of yellow mustard that you get from fast food joints. Have one of them. Put the mustard on the hot dog, and I just sit back and eat my hot dog and eat the beans, and then just sit out here and maybe bring a folding chair. And hold on, folks. It's getting creepy here. The fellow just drove up. He stops and he looks at me. That's why I put the video on hold. It's getting weird here. I mean, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm filming a YouTube channel here. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not filming the front of their houses or anything like that. It's really starting to wear on me. So anyway, just sit there after I had my maybe bring a couple of apples, chomp on an apple, and bring a couple of Mad magazines, a few comic books, and read a Mad magazine or read a comic book outside here as the sun is setting. Maybe bring a thermos of herbal tea, maybe chamomile tea, or a thermos of hot chamomile tea, sip the tea, read a comic book, read my Mad magazine. And then as dusk comes, as nightfall comes, go in, climb in my sleeping bag and have a halfway decent flashlight, and read an old comic book by the light of the flashlight, like I used to do, backyard camping when I was a kid. Oh man, I really feel peaceful here. I love this tree here. I love this tree. Well, I got to bring the garbage can in and lock up the clubhouse and put the windows up on the car and do little things like that, and go inside and pack up the stuff we sold on Macari the last couple days. So, all right, folks, gonna take a little break and be right back. So, YouTube friends, I think I'm gonna take a few minutes, sit down and finish reading, if not finish reading, but read some more stories from my Jughead comic book there. Just relax for a few minutes and then go inside and box up the stuff that my sister sold on Macari the last couple days. So, all right, folks, be right back. So, YouTube friends, I just finished reading my Jughead comic book here, Archie Digest Library series, about the size of a Reader's Digest. I really like these little Jughead comic books. I really like them a lot. So I feel like I accomplished something today. I just finished reading this. It's taken me a few days to plow through this, but now I've got to get another Jughead from the clubhouse. So I feel like I accomplished something. I love Jughead. So I'm going to close. Please subscribe. I think I now have 800. I got a couple of new subscribers in the last couple of days, so I'm up to 853 subscribers. So I need 147 to start making money on YouTube, and I really could use the dough. I mean, I've got my social security. Say that 3 times fast. Social security, and my AT&T pension. But everything. I mean, the price of gasoline is ridiculous. We just got an increase in our rent, so I could use the dough. And if you subscribe, hit the bell, lets you know when I put up new YouTube videos. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no tricks. There's no asterisk. There's no trick about it. So they don't have, you don't have to give your credit card or something like that. So I'm going to close. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Stay happy. I'm tired. Stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey signing off. Bye for now.